Slaptail Squad, assemble.
If you are listening to this, you remember the great Slaptail Nation, my nation. And who am I? I'm the Beaveman, master of the universe, creator of all things great and small, and Lord High Commander of the great Slaptail Nation army. And with me today, live in the Beaver Den, with an ass so fine it'll make you want to violate the first commandment, the Padme to my Darth Vader, the Evelyn to my Skeletor. A woman who's so stingy with her pussy, she's as stingy as Scrooge McDuck is with $1. I give you the Swan. Say hello, Swan.
Hello, Swan.
Someone sounds like they've got a truck backing up. Hear all that beeping? It's got to be Jumanji. Nope, it's not Jumanji. It must be Nemo.
Muted.
It's Nemo.
Nemo. Fascinating. Somebody's on like it's the sex swing.
It might be the sex
Is
swing.
it a sex
Some
swing?
background
Nemo?
noise.
Sex swing? Oh, let's see.
No.
Anyway, how you doing, Swan? Say hello. Did you say hello?
Did say
Well,
hello.
Say hello again.
Hello, Swan.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
How's it going? How is the battle against being Chubby Swan coming along?
It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
Gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
And how much weight have you lost now, Chubby Swan?
None of your business, asshole.
Well, okay. Well, then we were just trying to take an active interest in your life.
Why does anyone need to know?
Also with us today from the French Quarter of Los Angeles, Nola, the stinkiest section of the French Quarter, where she is baking bread in her shoes.
No.
No, in her trousers.
No.
No? Okay, all
not
right.
making bread anywhere.
Oh, okay, all right then.
She doesn't like the gluten.
Doesn't mean she can't make it.
She just bakes it.
She just bakes
for
it.
others.
She just doesn't
I
enjoy
bake it and I serve it to others.
She serves it up nice. She fries it up in the pan. Also with us
Why
today,
are you bouncing?
from
your
the French
baby?
Quarter is Gigi. Gigi, say hello.
Bonjour.
Actually, Gigi knows nothing about French. She's not even remotely French.
Actually, I did take a semester of French in college.
And no one believes you.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth.
Okay. Well, anyway,
We want to see the transcripts.
She has the transcripts.
Yeah, how many berets did you knock off little people?
5.
5. Ooh, only 5. Pretty impressive. That's more than Swan's had her entire life.
Heyo.
Heyo.
Also with us today, we're the loading, coming to us from the loading docks. Funny man, Mike Ateo, you know him as Nemo. Coming to us
Hi, everybody.
from Jersey, where he is known in a Tri-County area as the funniest guy with only one mobile arm.
Well, his
Yeah,
arm's
Nemo.
still mobile. It's just
It's
Immobile.
It just
It's
can't
static.
go that far.
it's
It's
it doesn't
static.
go there, but it
I
still
always
moves.
know the time, though.
It's cool. And Jumanji, you haven't been with us for a while. Do you know the Nemo salute, the Slaptail Squad salute?
Yes.
Nice
you can,
job.
You can pick any hand, any arm you want. I mean, preferably the
People.
left, but Mike has to use this right.
Actually, I always use my left.
He does both.
Yes.
He
Yeah,
doubles
but
it
you
up.
wanted to use your right the
I'm
other day.
cheating.
As the commander of the salute, Nemo has the option to use both.
Yes.
Yes. But he always has the option to use one.
You can't double fist.
Nemo, how are you?
I'm okay.
You're okay? That doesn't sound very positive.
It is what it is, you know?
Isn't it? You know what annoys me is when people are like, how are you? And people are like, oh, things are going good. I'm like, is it though? Is it?
What? Do you need to dig that deep?
Well, no, I usually say what I say to people when people ask me, like, how's things going? I'm like, the nightmare continues, and yet so do I.
The nightmare.
And then they just look at me weird.
I always say, do you really want to know? Because if you don't want to hear it's all good, then don't ask.
You always say that?
A lot. Yeah.
Always?
Most of the time. Yeah.
Frequently?
Frequently. If someone who I don't know, like if people are like, how are you doing? Do you really want to know?
So you're
Because
just straight up rude to people
I
you don't
am.
even know. You're like,
I am. Yeah.
stop being
Because if
cordial,
you don't-
asshole.
Yeah. If you don't, like, why do you ask if you don't want the truth? Like, I'm fucking terrible. Do you want to know? No, because they're going to be like, have a
Literally
good
somebody
day.
opens the door for you at the post office and they're like, how's it going? And you're like, you really want to
No,
fucking know?
yeah, because how's it going means you want to engage in a conversation.
Is it though?
Yeah. Or you're,
So is it that you don't want to have a conversation
Yes,
with them?
that is
or
true.
do you think that they're really not?
they're not
Curious about how you're
either.
feeling.
Both. I don't want to have a conversation with them, but also they don't really care. They just want to be like, have a good day. See ya.
Jesus,
Like-
I know you and I don't want to know either.
There
Wow.
you go. See?
He
Wait,
doesn't mean that.
we didn't
He
introduce.
does, but it's fine.
we didn't
No, he
introduce
doesn't.
everybody.
Look, don't tell me how to do the show, Gigi. Also known as Swaji.
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 I love
It's
it.
the combination of Swan and Gigi.
I like
Swaji.
it.
Did Gigi move in with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's always there.
Yeah.
No, it's just
No,
easier
she's
to come to
not.
their house to do this
She's not
because
always here. Don't be jealous, Nemo.
Always.
he's jealous.
Always. She's
Always.
always here.
Don't be
Like,
jealous, Nemo, just because if you come, we have to put down plastic.
Aw.
Aww.
Baby. Oh.
Aw.
No, don't be mean to
For the slip and
It's
slide.
like you guys are painting the house. Nope. Our friend Mike's coming over.
Oh.
You never know.
Get out the rubber sheets.
Here,
The
wait,
rubber
hold on.
couch
Listen to
cushions.
this.
What is it? Oh. You got him back.
He squeaked, but he also sloshed.
Oh.
Anyway.
Somebody's got his finger on the
Anyway, also with us today, coming to us from Jack'em Stab'em, home of Snap, Crack, and Pop, our own personal pudding pop, special chocolate, Jumanji.
Good evening, B-Man.
Good evening, Jumanji.
Good evening, beautiful people.
Yeah, I'm sorry, what?
I'm behind it.
Good
Good
evening, beautiful people.
You sounded drunk right there.
A little bit. I think.
He's a little bit.
He's a little bit
a
already
little bit drunk. No, just kidding.
celebrating the end of the school year, right?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I am.
Mhm,
Nice.
mhm. Swan,
Yes.
good evening.
Good evening.
Gigi,
Yes.
good evening.
Guten evening.
No, it's not Guten. You're not
Sorry.
fucking German.
Okay, good evening. Fuck off.
Damn it.
Fuck off.
Guten Abend, du
Guten Abend. Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren.
No.
Nemo,
Yes.
good evening.
Good evening.
Well,
Well,
What?
Jumanji, let me ask you a question.
he's waiting.
Yes. When you have been married before, we all know that. The listening audience of Cyprus knows that Jumanji has been married before. When you were going to get divorced, did it ever cross your mind to just kill everybody
Wow.
instead of get divorced?
Just getting it right in there. Just
Wow.
No.
It never crossed your mind? Okay, moving on. Nemo,
boom.
you were in a long-term relationship, at least 12 months at one point in time in your life.
Uh-huh.
Did it cross your mind to just leave or kill the person you were with?
Yes, several days a week.
Wow.
Several days a week, you wanted to kill them?
Several days a week. Yes.
And what do you think keeps you from doing that? Some sort of a moral compass?
No.
He doesn't have one.
he's like, I couldn't work a shotgun with just one arm.
He'd be too popular in jail. That's why.
I'm too pretty for jail.
Too pretty, and his fist would be too popular.
Right.
So it is
Or
holes.
that giant schlong.
all the things.
All the things.
All the
Okay.
things.
Let's go back to Jumanji again. Jumanji, do you want to change your answer? He's like, no.
No, I don't want to kill anybody.
Oh,
Oh,
pansy.
I just want to be able to enjoy my life.
Oh, okay. All right. So for selfish reasons, you decide not to kill everybody.
Correct.
Purely selfish reasons. Purely selfish reasons, you decided to get a divorce instead. Okay, setting the stage. Setting the scene. Gigi, have you ever been in a long-term relationship?
I have.
I mean, other than with your husband?
Yes.
Yes. And how long was your long-term relationship?
How was it? I
Well,
think-
we don't know how it was. If it was
Wait,
with you, it
how
was
long
probably
was it?
terrible.
Like oh, thanks. A year prior to that.
It was a year?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you decided things were over, he dumped you though, right? Is that what probably happened?
Yes.
That's
actually,
harsh.
He actually. God damn it! You're an asshole today. Yes, he did dump me, but then came back crying, and years later, I should never have broken up with you. You're fuck right. You shouldn't have.
Yeah. Was he white?
Well,
She has to think about it.
no, he wasn't actually. He
Was he
wasn't.
brown?
He was brown.
Was
yes.
he black?
No.
Was he brown?
Brown.
What kind of brown?
Same as me.
Doo-doo brown?
Doo-doo brown.
Caramel. He was Arabic.
He's Arabic. Okay.
Yeah, Arab.
Well,
say.
shout out to
No, his
Yeah.
name was Kevin.
Kevin.
That wasn't his real name.
the
That's
fuck?
his real name. Yeah, it was.
That was his telemarketer name.
No, because his, well, his
Hello,
da-
my name is Kevin.
That's so terrible.
I am from North. I'm from North Carolina. No, you're not, Kevin.
No, we were young and dumb. That's why he broke up with me.
Was he circumcised?
Yes.
Well, she couldn't answer what he was, but she right away was like, we asked a question about his dick, and she knew.
Of course. I
All
remember all the uncircumcised and circumcised dicks I've been with.
Or as I like to call it, the sheath.
The sheath.
Sheath. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, so you didn't really have the option to think about killing him. He
No,
left
but
you.
I was pretty pissed when he did it.
I mean, did he think about? You think he thought about killing you before he left?
No, I think I thought about killing him after he broke up with me. I was really angry with him, but I didn't think about actually killing him. I wouldn't have done that.
Ah, I see.
I just want to maim him a little.
Maiming.
Little
How would you
maim.
maim someone? What is your go-to?
Just hit him in the nuts really hard.
Well, that's not maiming. I mean,
Well,
you don't recover from
when
that.
I did it, I
maiming
could-
means that you've affected them for life.
I would affect him for life if I
She's
could get
gonna
it.
Lorena bob at him.
Okay. All right. Let's ask Jumanji, who's just wants to be Mr. Pacifist. Jumanji, what's your go-to maiming?
Maiming?
Yeah. How would you maim
What
somebody?
is it?
It means injuring and causing bodily harm.
Permanent
That's
injury.
Permanent injury. Permanent disability. How would you maim somebody?
He's like, I don't
Well,
have
just
that.
have a car accident. That worked for me.
It's too risky nowadays. You got airbags. Look how you've survived 18, 20 accidents.
I swear, I think I have 9 lives and I'm on my 8th.
You might actually be dead. We might all be dead. It's possible. We probably got in the car with Nemo.
We're just ghosts.
Back to Jumanji. Jumanji, what is your go-to maiming? How would you maim someone?
I honestly can't really think of a way that I've thought about maiming somebody.
God, what is wrong with you?
God.
Something wrong with this guy.
He's wrong because he doesn't want
Let's
to think
ask
about
Nemo.
dark thoughts.
Nemo, let's ask you. Nemo, what's your go-to way of maiming someone?
I will smite you.
Like with your mighty hammer?
Yes. Also known as my dick.
You're like,
Oh.
Boop, boop.
Smite.
You're just
me.
going to beat somebody with
somebody's
your
gonna give a
dick?
head injury with a penis?
I
What movie is that from?
don't know.
What are you talking about, Jumanji? When-
Smite me, oh mighty smiter.
Oh,
Mm.
I don't remember.
What is it?
Bruce Almighty.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Alrighty.
You call yourself a comedian.
Yeah, because that movie was dope.
Yeah. All right.
But it's Jim Carrey. It's funny.
All right. Swan,
Yes.
don't let me down. Would be your go-to maiming?
Ooh.
I would pull people's fingernails and toenails off one by one.
Well, that's not maiming. That's
That is
torture.
maiming. I mean,
You like grow back.
not
Do you
always.
understand what maiming means? Does no one
Okay,
understand?
well, I feel like that
Maiming,
would be a
like
great
you-
form of torture.
Like you
then.
blow their lower leg off with a shotgun. That's
okay, well,
maiming.
I wanted to just pull people's fingernails and toenails.
That's torture.
Okay, well, it could
That's
be
a different
maiming.
subject. Okay, well, maiming.
Okay, B-Man, what would you do?
Oh, I would take a knitting needle and pass it right up through their sphenoid bone and then scramble their brain a little bit.
Oh,
Mm.
like they used to do to mummies and so people when they were going to mummify them, right?
Well, that's how they used
You've
to do old
thought
school
about this,
lobotomies,
I
too.
see.
Actually, now it just came to me. Quick. Anyway, okay, so we've all established. Well, no, we haven't because I haven't asked Swan. Swan, you've been in a couple long relationships,
Yes,
some ugly dudes. How about? No, I'm just kidding.
one right now. Hiyo.
Oh,
I'm ugly on the
She doesn't
inside
do that.
Yes, you are ugly on the inside.
Gotcha.
and the outside. Oh, you want one? There you go.
there we go.
Swan,
Yes.
in those long relationships, did it occur to you to go ahead and kill everybody and get away, or just leave?
Just leave. I mean, I did kind of want to kill one of them because they were really stupid, but they were super. This is what made me more mad because they were very dumb, but super, super nice. So it was really hard for me to break up with them. But yeah,
Let's
Wait, they
do
were
this.
dumb,
You dated
but
somebody who
nice.
was dumb.
yeah,
That seems odd.
That's hard to date.
yeah. That was like,
Can't fix dumb.
Yeah, you can't fix dumb. He was very nice though. So, and it was, yeah.
Now, was this the guy with like the 9-inch dong?
Yep.
Wow.
I kept him around for that. But then I
Sounds
was
like-
bored. And I was like,
Yeah.
this is so boring.
Then he
because
talks to
he's
you afterwards, and you're like,
dumb.
"Shut up."
That's really weird,
No,
Swan.
don't.
So you were with a guy with like a 9-inch dong.
Yep.
Now, admittedly, as a man who's got a small dong, a 9-inch dong, it would be fun to play with. Now, let me ask you this question.
Uh-huh.
You were with somebody who had exactly. He had a 9-inch dong.
Uh-huh.
How come you didn't know how to give a blowjob?
Because I didn't have to.
Oh.
It was all served to me.
Oh.
There you go.
It was all served
Yep.
to you? Wait a
All
minute.
the sexual acts were done for me and to me. I
Wait,
didn't
so
have to give.
He didn't want blowjobs?
Nope.
Ever?
Or maybe he did, but he didn't get any because he was stupid. He did everything I wanted to do.
Wow,
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a pleaser.
Yep.
man.
And how about your sex life now? How is
Yeah,
that?
how's that? I mean, you know.
Who you asking?
Swan.
Oh,
I mean, it's fine.
It's quiet.
It's quiet. It's quiet.
quiet. I don't make a lot of noise when I'm jerking off and watching porn.
Nope.
I
It's
keep
a
it
third
down.
of the size.
I keep it down so she can sleep.
Good. Yep, that's what I like.
You know how you can adjust the settings on your iPad so it's not so bright. I even scroll that down a little bit so it's darker.
Is that? There you go.
Anyway,
Anyway,
let me tell a story.
okay.
I remember the first time Swan attempted to give me a blowjob, and nothing was happening because it was pretty bad.
Okay. Well,
Aw.
And she was literally like, what's going on?
yep.
She's like hitting it.
Isn't this what you're supposed to do?
Aren't you supposed to smack it around?
I gotta say, on the whole, guys get better blowjobs.
Well, of course.
Because they know what they like.
Yeah,
Why
I would
wouldn't
assume
you?
that women give better head too?
Not if you practice and ask questions. Give me a break.
I don't think so. I mean, if you're with an unresponsive person,
Well, they're not going to
You like if they're
Well,
dead.
then they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people are responsive when I give a blowjob.
Yeah. They're like, no, put your nose somewhere else.
Too much teeth.
Too much nose.
teeth.
No, unless they want teeth. That's different.
Anyway, yeah, Swan was so not good at it. How not good at it was she? That I asked her gay friend to tell her how to give a blowjob.
Okay.
Hmm.
Did it work?
I don't know. Did he tell you?
I'm not going to give his secrets away.
That wasn't what the question I asked you. I said, did he tell you?
Yes, he did tell me.
All right. Well, that must be why I got better. Okay. Anyway, practice. makes
Maybe
perfect.
because I actually cared about you back then.
Mm.
Now,
Oh.
Not now.
not so much.
Enough to make you want to kill me?
Maybe. Do you want to kill me?
No.
No?
Nah.
I mean, that would be too believable and they'd come after you right away.
Oh, for sure. Anybody who knows you would be like, I'd have killed her too.
Yep.
No, I wouldn't kill her. Oh.
The reason why I'm asking is you guys know what family annihilators are. Let me ask the crime virgin, Jumanji, who is so pure of heart, he's never thought of even hurting a fly. Jumanji, do you know what a family annihilator is?
I do not.
You do not?
No.
It is someone who kills their entire family.
I guess I probably could have put that together.
Sometimes they kill themselves also, but there's a fair amount of times that they don't. So, and usually it's the guy, and he kills everybody, and then just like leaves because he thinks he's gonna have a total reset and move on.
Yeah. I had a cousin who did that,
What?
Wait, what?
but he didn't move on. He killed himself too.
He killed everybody and then he killed himself?
Oh, that's sad.
Only person who got away was his son.
Damn!
Yeah.
That's awful.
So how many,
It is.
what was his head count?
Nice. You're like taking stats.
What? You can't
I
just
believe
drop
3
a...
total.
Damn!
Oh, that's a lot of people. That's awful.
Mm.
Why don't you just kill yourself?
He did.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
first.
he said.
Because
do that first.
he
Why
d-
kill everybody
right.
else?
Because he didn't want anybody else to live on without him. If he can't have her, then no one can.
That defeats the purpose of being a family annihilator. Killing her.
Why?
If I can't live,
I don't think this is a time for that
living is
song.
without you.
It's never a time for Mike to sing.
I will kill if living is without you.
So is this a first cousin, second cousin, third cousin, or was it the cousin in the way that he's black?
What?
It's somewhere like down the line.
It's like cousin.
Because we're like,
Oh,
you know,
Ah, get with it, Gigi.
Sorry, I'm not paying
we're
attention.
all
No.
brothers somewhere.
My brain is fried right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys call each other cousin? Like Mexicans, we could call each other primo or tio, tia.
Even if you're not like
Even if you're not,
related.
like,
Arabs do
related.
that too. We call each other cousin and
We call each other.
uncle and aunt.
"Bukalai!"
Yeah,
No.
and an uncle.
It's like this.
I can't do it.
Obviously.
Ay.
That's a little different.
Is that so? It wasn't that close of a cousin then.
I mean, I think white people do that too because I had an auntie Kathy and an auntie. They weren't like really my aunts either.
Let's start trying to culturally appropriate the brown people, Swan.
Okay.
Stop trying to do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, she's like, "No, we call each other brother or sister,
No, not brother
cousin?
or sister.
She doesn't talk
auntie.
like that. Be nice.
auntie."
Yeah.
Hunky.
Okay. Well, let Jumanji talk now that you're being rude.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, no, he was bloodline cousin. I think like my mom's like first cousin. So, and it happened when I was like a young kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why are you sad, Gigi? He should have been older to appreciate it.
No,
more?
it's just sad that it happened. And when you're a young kid and you lose a cousin for that reason, it's can be very devastating to young children to have a relative
Yeah.
that's
And not even knowing the reason why it happened.
right.
Was it a white woman?
No,
No. Oh,
there was no extra women involved.
there's no extra women involved.
No extra women.
No, I'm saying was he with a white woman?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Just asking. Just curious.
Are you thinking that there's a higher probability that
Heard of OJ?
oh yeah
Heard of OJ?
who
much?
just died recently too?
Well, he was innocent.
Oh right,
Uh-huh.
right,
Sure.
right.
Mhm.
Do you think
I
his
thought so,
memoir?
especially after that book. I'm not saying I did it, but if I did do
Oh,
it, this
yeah.
is how I did it.
I wish that book would again. I wish that would have happened. I wish we really
Ah,
could have got that
so
book.
horrible that he didn't suffer for that shit. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Suffering now.
Yeah, he did.
Anyway.
No, he did.
Yeah, but
You might be in hell having
Yeah.
a party.
anyway.
Anyway.
So Swan's a big fan of Family Annihilators. I am too. I feel like if you're, in a short period of time, the higher score you can get. No, just kidding. It's terrible. We were watching a documentary last night because there's so many. There's quite a few Family Annihilators. It seems to have picked up a little bit during the pandemic.
I wonder why so many people are going crazy.
Like
Yeah.
stuck in the house.
No mental health
Everybody with
help. Yeah.
Well, think about it though. If you have that much time, okay, how many people got into really good shape during the pandemic? Would you say it was more likely that people got into good shape, or they got into shit shape?
They got into shit
I got into
shape,
shit
but I was in
Shit
awesome
shape.
shape during the pandemic.
I was in
so was
awesome
I.
shape before the pandemic.
Me too.
I was so yeah.
Oh, I was in awesome shape. I was in good shape before the pandemic, and I was.
I started to work out during the
No,
pandemic,
I
and
was
then
in
I
the
got
best shape of my life during the pandemic.
during the pandemic. Really? Okay.
Yep.
Jumanji shaking his head.
He's like, no.
No.
He's like, hell
You had
no, I
nothing
wasn't.
better to do than like work.
I went
out
from
on-
like 190 to 220.
dang in like a year.
Yep. It was very different.
Mm-hmm.
Very different experience.
I feel it.
I was like 165,
Yeah, I was like 142.
but I was like 170 before the
Yeah,
pandemic.
I'm
so
not saying my weight out
It
loud.
wasn't much of a big deal, really. I didn't gain weight until like what? After they said my cholesterol was high, and I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna get huge.
Yeah, probably
And I got big. I went out with like 35 pounds in like 3 months.
something like that.
That was big. Anyway,
You were bulking.
I was trying to that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
I was taking supplements and protein and all that other crap. Yeah. get rid of that. I got like 15 more pounds to get rid of. Stupid bulking. Never let me bulk again, people. Cypress.
We won't let you.
Never let me attempt to bulk again.
I
That
will
was a bad
shame
idea.
you if you try and bulk
Bad
again.
idea.
Yeah, shame
I
him.
can't bulk if bulking is without you.
No, I don't think that song works up for
Yeah,
that.
everything he's going to do that for. Anyway, so we were watching a documentary last night about this guy who clearly killed his family. Duh. This guy broke in 3 days. 3 days he broke.
Yeah, I think it was day 4, but
It was 3.
It was 3.
That he admitted that he did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 days. I mean, he couldn't even go past 3 days. It was pathetic. Anyway, so they showed pictures of him before. He was like chunky. He was like a chunky monkey. He got ripped. And then his wife went on a trip to North Cackalack with the children, 2 little girls, and she was pregnant. And she was gone for, what did he say, 6 weeks?
6 weeks, yep.
6 weeks. And so they're arguing back and forth. And she's like, why aren't you answering the phone? Being a total,
Honestly, I kind of feel for him in that situation for that because she was a bitch.
Damn!
Honestly,
Blaming.
she was naggy, and I'm pretty sure if they only showed her Facebook stuff and her text messages of what they showed, the rest of them were even worse because I'm sure she bitched to her girlfriends about how he's not answering and how he's doing whatever. And she was accusing him of stuff that he probably wasn't even doing. But if he's like, well, if she's accusing me of doing it, might as well fucking do it. I mean, honestly.
Is that what
If you
happened?
accuse somebody enough.
You what?
Yeah, if you accuse somebody all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
my first wife used to accuse me of cheating on her all the time. And I'm like, how exactly would I do that? We have one car. You take me to work in the morning. I had to be at work at, 6 o'clock. And I didn't get off until 6 p.m. Usually they didn't let us out any sooner than that. So we were at work for 12 hours. She would pick me up. I would go home and I would do it all over again. I'm like, how? And I worked with all men and there was nothing but men up and on down Ardennes Street.
So she said you were gay?
No, she just kept saying, she's like, oh, I'm like, how? I even told her, like, how would I accomplish that exactly? How would I cheat on you? I have no time to do anything other than go to work.
and what
go to
did
the
she
field.
do from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. while she had your car and you were at work?
Nothing.
Cheated on you
Probably.
because that's what
Oh,
people
yes.
that do that shit do. If you're accusing somebody like that, it's because you're doing it yourself and you have a guilty conscience. So
She wouldn't do that.
I'm going to need a moment.
she did do
Did
that.
you just realize this? Or are
No,
you
I'm
just...
Please.
He's now, wait a
God,
second.
please.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe. Anyway. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, yeah. So if you say that, I was like looking for, I was like, please, if there's a woman out there that wants to cheat with me, that would be great. But no, yeah, that's how it is.
She would have to come to your work,
Yeah.
pick you up,
pick me up.
take you somewhere, and then bring you back to work.
Yes. It did not happen.
No.
It would have been nice, but no, it did not happen. So anyway, yeah, Swan immediately victim blaming. But I could see where your point though, Swan, because the entire time of this documentary, all they're doing is showing all these Facebook videos that she's doing with, like live streams basically, and having her children all the time and showing her husband and having her children. I'm like, you know what? Can't you just live your life without streaming everything constantly?
You're like, pose them over here. We need to take a good picture. Like, just freaking go play at the beach. Like, why do you need to like pretend that your life is all happy and post it all over social media?
Again, still not victim blaming. I'm just saying that's annoying.
I'm not. I mean, I found her annoying. I would have divorced her.
Right. Exactly. You'd have divorced her.
I would have.
Not killed her.
But she would have also been the type that was a raging cunt when you divorced her, and she would have taken all of his
Ooh.
money and child support, and she would have like defaced his character because that's just how she was.
But still better than killing her.
I mean, I wouldn't have killed her, but I would have freaking probably defaced her character too.
Let's delve into the mindset just a little bit. We have 2 professionals here that know something about the brain. One, because his brain was injured, and the other one,
Harsh.
Jumanji,
boy.
delve into the mind of someone who will kill their entire family. What are your thoughts? And just remember that nothing we say matters. So your opinion is just your opinion.
What's your exact question?
Why would someone kill their entire family instead of just leave?
The bitch had it coming.
He's pondering.
had it
Don't
coming.
say that.
Yeah, this is really
Like I just
long.
can't make sense of it.
Yeah.
Like because you're realizing like at that point, like you're also willing to risk your life in whatever way. Either you take your own life or you're willing to be in prison for the rest of your life. Like who wants to do that?
You know what I can understand is women, like any parent really, but you see women who kill their kids, like their young kids, get some help.
Right.
Well, they don't realize they need help. That's another issue. They don't think they need help.
Yeah, but at what point do you think that you should kill your children?
Well, postpartum depression's a real thing. So I
If
don't
they're
know.
12 years old, I don't think you
It
should.
can last a long time.
12 years old. I'm like, my mom is choking me and she's 80.
You're right.
It's postpartum depression. Mom, I'm 57 years old. Stop choking me with your arthritic hands.
I mean, sometimes I feel like I want to do that with my kids and smack them across the face. Oh,
Ugh.
can I tell you how sick I am sometimes?
Sure. Why not? Go ahead.
I really
Here
love
we go.
smacking people across the face.
Oh, me too.
Okay. So I've told you about my
I really
asshole.
love getting slapped across.
Okay,
the-
well, I will slap you hard. Oh my God, it'd be so satisfying.
Oh,
I
baby,
love it.
yes.
So-
Have you ever done it with a glove on your hand?
No.
Would you do it with a glove on your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and smack Mike, but I'll put a glove on your hand and I'll put a brick in your hand. That way you can't see it.
No, that's me.
Maybe you'll knock him straight.
That's fine.
He'll walk straight.
Well, okay, so I told you about my horrible sibling that I can't stand because she's a complete bitch. But when we were younger, we fought all the time. And that was the way I would disarm her, is just smack the shit, like hit her across the face so hard. And she would get so pissed and I would love it.
That is the best way to humiliate a
Oh
man.
my
too.
God, it is.
Like
It
if you're
does-
ever in an actual fight, the best way to humiliate a dude, you smack them like they're a little bitch.
Yeah. It's the best.
Plus, if you do it right, as you cup your hand, you
Look
do
at
it across their ear,
Jumanji just shaking his head. Don't do that.
and then you punch them right in the neck.
Oh. Yeah.
Have you ever slapped
So
someone, Jumanji?
what's the proper spot to hit someone, be man?
So you
Like,
cup
is it
your hand
back
like
towards the
this.
ear?
Pow.
And you cup it and you hit them across the opening of their ear, and you go, "Wow!"
Oh, no, that
That hurts your eardrums.
Doesn't
yeah.
that?
It also causes them to have disequilibrium.
Okay, well, that's not very nice.
But smacking across the face
that
is nice.
Yeah, you're talking about to be mean and make someone fall over and pass out and rupture their eardrum.
Right.
That's different than humiliating someone by smacking him in the face.
It's still humiliating.
Well, okay.
It is a little bit.
Why do I want to continue the fight, Swan? It should just be ended quickly in a
Okay,
humiliating
I guess-
manner.
I think Gigi's doing it for like her own sexual pleasure.
No, it's not sexual pleasure. It's just all out pleasure.
I've tried to slap Swan before, and she's like, I don't like that.
I don't
But
like
where
that.
did you smack her?
In the face?
Maybe she.
Yeah, no,
what about her ass? Did you ever
Oh,
smack
yeah,
her?
I do that, but it's not the same. Like when
Not everybody
listen,
likes.
Listen, when I'm pounding Swan, occasionally I want to smack her.
Occasionally. I
Do
don't
you
on
do
the rare
that?
occasion.
It's
Do
all
that
occasionally. It's all occasionally.
You just want to wait. When you're doing pounding her, you want to smack her across the face while you're pounding her.
Yes.
What about spitting?
What do you mean?
Because I had a friend who likes doing that. Wants to spit on your face while they're fucking you, and I was
No.
like, "Don't do that.
No, no.
I will.
No.
I will.
No.
If you spit on me, I will kill you."
Yeah, no, I have no desire
That's
to. do that.
humiliating.
I also don't want to smack her vagina. I don't know if
Ow.
people
It doesn't
do
do
that.
anything.
No.
Just hurts.
You do Morse code.
Morse code? You mean on the clit?
Yeah.
You don't do Morse code.
SOS. I don't know what I'm doing.
Help! I have no idea what I'm doing.
Help my pussy.
Anyway, no. So it's funny though because I did it lightly, and someone's like, I don't like
I
that.
don't like that.
You don't like that?
I don't blame you. Will you let her smack
I
you
don't-
across the face?
Sure.
Really?
Swan doesn't mean though. She doesn't like do it.
Yeah.
Because I do it in response to yours. It's a retaliation.
She does it fucking hard though. She's like, "Ow." I'm like, okay, totally missed the point.
I want to see that happen.
Or she'll do like a twofer. She'll be, "Wha-cha."
Oh, nice.
I want to be
Yeah.
hit so hard a tooth pops out.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I
anyway.
don't want to be choked either. And those
Oh.
fuckers that like choking, like, oh, Gigi's like choking.
I don't know. You do it right. It's fun.
No.
It's amazing how
Jumanji
everybody.
would likes
No.
to do. I'm
It
not.
can be.
That's
Listen,
right.
You know, here's what it is right now. Is the audience is always like, "Gosh, Beaveman's mean," but now you know why. She don't like shit.
He has a lot of aggressions to take out on you.
I'm surprised. This is what I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Swan has not gotten like a top sheet and just cut a hole in it so that we could be totally separated, except for like we're all Amish.
Oh, that's a good idea.
No.
Those are the
This is what you do. You have
No, lots of religions do that. The Mennonites, the Amish, they do that too.
So weird. Or you could do it where you have a hole in the bed or something. I don't know. A bunk bed and you
When I
stick
was
your
a
dick in.
teenager, I put my hole in the bed.
Now I just realized why Swan liked the guy with 9-inch dick.
Why?
They didn't have to be even next to each other.
Well, far away
You
from
just-
each other.
She was really only getting fucked by 2 inches.
It's
Yep.
like this.
He was 7 inches away from her.
Exactly.
just the entrance.
She's like, no contact, just the penis.
I'm going to bend over. I don't need to look at you. Just stick it in.
He's making a sandwich in the next room.
Do you want mayonnaise on that?
I said, no mayonnaise, motherfucker.
She's like, can you please add extra salami?
God damn. See, everybody wonders why I'm so mean. Now you know. Now you know. It gets to you. It gets to you. Anyway, so I guess I could understand killing your wife now that we bring it up.
Oh my God. It comes right back around.
Back around, but not your children.
No, that's
How
awful.
would you kill your children?
Yeah, they're innocent
I
and
feel
young.
like that guy just didn't fucking think things through.
Well,
He's
I
like,
think
I can get rid of all my family and then I can start over. Like, no, who does
That's what
that?
all family and
I know,
annihilators
but
think.
that's like,
that's such
you
a weird
can't
way to
just
think.
you can't just erase it and walk away unscathed.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and then what do you? How do you? You kill one of them, and then the other one was alive when he killed one of them, and was like, "No, Daddy, no," and he still killed her.
You didn't want any witnesses, I guess.
Yeah, but you could still come back from that. You kill the wife, you can still say, "Okay, I fucked up. I killed my wife." The majority of the people that are apparently the majority of the people that are in jail for murder
Mm-hmm.
did it not premeditated. They just snapped and did it. So you could still, I mean, you're still going to go to jail, but it's still better than killing your kids.
Ugh, it's awful.
well, the fucked up story about that one is he killed the mom, drove with the dead body of the mom with the 2 kids that were alive.
What?
He weekended burned it. He had
Yeah.
them.
Oh, that's
No,
No, he wrapped her.
Hey,
He
kids.
wrapped her up in a sheet and put her.
Mommy's good.
He wrapped her up and put her in a sheet and laid her on the floor of his pickup truck and put the kids in the backseat and drove them to where he killed them.
Oh God, what?
Yeah.
That's premeditated.
all gets better.
Oh God.
And
Oh.
then he put the children in this big giant oil well while they were alive. So they freaking drowned.
Oh,
It's a crude oil drum.
that's
No, he
Wait a
he
second.
smothered them first. They were dead.
They were dead, and then he stuck them in the drum to just
It
drown.
didn't say that, did it?
Yeah,
I
he
thought-
strangled them first,
Oh.
and then he shoved them in.
Oh
There.
God, that's I
thought they
can't
were-
imagine
he just
that.
threw them in.
Here's this really crazy thing: is that opening was only 8 inches.
So he had to like shove them in, like that toy that you have to like put the circles in the open slots.
Oh.
Yeah, he had to shove them in, and they said that there was like the little blonde girl's hair was like stuck on the side.
Oh,
of
why are we talking about? That's awful. No.
No,
Blech.
yeah,
That's
it's really bad. He used a broom handle, and he was like,
we're trying to
Let's go
raise
back to
awareness.
talking
Just
about
get
choking.
divorced,
Using a
people.
plunger.
giant one. He just
choker or chokey, Jumanji?
Choking, doing.
You want to
Yeah.
do it
Choker or
be it?
chokey?
What do I like to be?
Yeah.
Nemo
I've
style.
been on both sides.
Which do you like more?
All depends on what mood I'm in.
You just have to do it correctly. You don't want to crush the
Right.
esophagus.
you don't want to break the hyoid.
The hyoid.
The hyoid.
Hey, yo.
Hyoid.
I like when they go like up a little higher, like around here.
Yeah.
No. Nope. Don't put your hands on my neck. Nope. Don't put your hands on my neck.
Sounds like don't touch my neck, bitch.
Nope. I'll
I will
punch a
tell you
bitch.
guys a
Really
fun
turns-
game to. I will tell
It
you a
really
fun
turns
game.
me on, you guys.
I'll punch a bitch.
You guys want to hear a fun game to play? This is a fun game.
Oh God.
What?
Go ahead, tell us.
So this is one of the only games
I
Swan
have
would
to humor
play.
you sometimes.
Yeah, very rarely. It's okay, Swan. First of all, 90% of our sexual encounters together are your choice. 90% of them.
Okay.
10% of the time, you do what I ask. I don't think that's a fair balance.
I do.
Yeah, we know you do.
She's like, and?
And?
Yeah, and anyway,
Anyway.
so I asked one. I was like, "Hey, let's play this game." She's like, "Okay, what game?" So what you do is you both get dressed up like you're wrestlers,
Oh,
okay, and then you oil each other up, and
yeah.
then you set a time clock, and whoever gets the other one to submit to them first gets to do whatever they want to the other person for like 30 seconds.
Oh, that sounds fun.
How many times did you get me to submit, Swan?
Probably none.
You didn't at all.
Nope.
It was
'Cause
awesome. Yeah, so that was fun. So that was fun.
There's an unfair advantage. I mean, I don't take jujitsu. So,
Look, I can't help it if you don't know how to submit somebody. That's
I mean,
Just hit him in the nuts next
well,
time.
I was not
Anyway.
trying to hurt him.
Why not?
I wasn't trying to hurt you either. I was just getting you to submit.
Well, I wasn't going to hit you in the nuts.
What does that have to do with tapping somebody
You
out?
should have.
That's just what Gigi told me to do.
I said
That's
she
not what you
should just-
do.
oh,
It's
that's-
wrestling, Gigi.
Well,
punch people in the
I can play
nads.
dirty. I want to play dirty.
I highly recommend that game, everyone.
It sounds fun.
It is fun. And that's a niche porn thing, too. You can look that up.
I'm sure it is.
Wrestling.
Mm.
Now I'm going to look it up tonight.
Yes, you should.
Okay.
Get your hubby to do it with you. Even give yourselves cute little names.
He would love to. He likes when I get all angry and pissed off. He thinks it's
Does he smack
exciting
ya?
and hot.
Does he give a smack?
He likes to smack my tits, yeah. And my ass.
I mean, in all fairness, no matter how you swing at you, Gigi, you're going to hit tit.
Yeah, probably.
Swing
Yeah.
for the face, you're going to hit boob.
It just gets in the way. It's like,
Right there. Nothing you can do about it.
I know.
Yeah,
Well-
I do think that your boob is as big as your head there, Gigi. It's definitely.
What do you mean it's bigger than her
No,
head?
it's not bigger than my head.
Oh, it's
It's about the
probably
half the size
close.
of my head.
You could,
It's
instead
cantaloupe
of
size.
spending money,
Yeah.
instead of spending money on a bowling ball case, you could literally use Gigi's bra to carry 2 bowling balls into the bowling alley.
Yeah, you probably could. I'll bring a bra over to you next time and see how big it is.
And you could use it as a chamois on your bowling ball. Just like,
It fits so perfectly. Look at this.
yeah,
Let's wax your balls with it.
totally work. Anyway, back to cramming children into a little hole.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. God. First time bowling ball holes, and then we're like, let's cram
No, we're not going back there.
Apparently, there's lots of documentaries about that guy, Swan. We're going to have to look the other ones up.
Why would
I want to
Who's
know.
that guy? What's his name?
His name is Christopher Watts. And this is what really annoyed me is his wife's name was Shanann.
Like Shannon, but spelled wrong.
But it
No.
was Shanann.
Shanann.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Sha-na-na-na-na.
Here's what's really fucked up is anytime so Swan is a lot like me, even though, you know, you guys probably don't think she is, but she's a lot like me. So we're watching this thing and I was just waiting for her to snap. And I knew it was coming. She's like, yeah, this lady's kind of a bitch. I'm kind of glad she's dead and shit. You know, I was like, okay, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming because I was thinking it
I mean,
also.
she is not anybody that I would want to be Facebook friends with. She's just a naggy. She was just a naggy bitch, and like
Wow.
one of those people who thought she was better than everybody. Her whole thing was like, I worked really hard, and I built my own house at 25, and I'm and like, ugh, you're disgusting. I
Damn,
don't-
she did now.
Well, I can still talk about
I'll
her.
be all mean. But you know what? A lot of people felt that way. So they got like, she was bullied after death because a lot of people were like, yeah.
Because she was
deserved
probably a
it.
bitch.
Meh, meh, meh.
Her ghost
I guess
is going to
still.
come and bully you now.
Yeah, it's
I
still
would
not,
like to
she still
hear-
shouldn't victim blame. She
Okay.
still doesn't deserve to get killed.
She didn't deserve to get killed, but I would like to hear from her first husband
Oh.
because she was married before.
I
So
thought she was just in a relationship.
no, I thought they were married
No, I don't
before.
know. Did you know that they actually went? I quickly did a Wikipedia search on them earlier. Did you know that that giant house they filed for bankruptcy before he killed her?
Mm.
Oh,
filed for bankruptcy.
interesting.
They filed for bankruptcy like 3 years before he murdered her.
Hmm.
So clearly, I mean, like, how do people why do you get these giant houses and you can't afford that shit? I don't understand that.
People love living beyond their means.
Why do you go sell a car that you know you're gonna fucking need?
Oh, you need to be quiet right now, you piece of shit.
You piece of shit. You piece of shit.
But the good news
You
is
piece of shit.
I have a job now.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to talk about Gigi's job.
No, we're allowed to.
can now,
No,
because
before when I didn't have one. Now I have one, and I love it. It's a new job. I'm very
She
excited.
loves
you
it.
love it right now.
Day one.
Day
She
one,
loves
Day one.
it.
dummy.
Hey, I'm still
It's
happy.
Like the
Big
honeymoon.
dummy.
It's the honeymoon phase right
I'll
now.
take it. I love the honeymoon phase.
Why don't you make friends with somebody so they can drive you to work?
Oh,
Yeah. Make friends.
Wow.
Yeah, Gigi, why don't you make friends?
I mean, I don't.
Why don't you make friends the easy way? Listeners of Cyprus, I was making
Hand motions.
hand motions that indicate someone jerking somebody off.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to have an
think she
inappropriate
needs
relationship
to
at work.
Do that at
What about an
work.
appropriate relationship at work?
That's
No,
better.
no relationship at work.
I
is
kind of got at this thing for this girl at my work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's
Just-
kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
Does she put out?
No. That's why she sucks.
Oh.
She's all right looking when she tries, but most of the time.
What
but
are you
there's
talking about? She's
but
so
honestly,
pretty.
there's Gigi, you don't even know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I don't. You're right. Sorry. Is it Sammy?
No. Sammy doesn't spend any time with me at work.
Nope. Sammy works with me. She's my lazy coworker.
You're lazy coworker.
All she does is sleep all day.
Like she's doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever have dreams that you killed your spouse?
Oh, I've never had that dream.
Me neither.
I've had dreams about fucking him in my dreams, which is funny.
When he's dead?
No, what?
Fucking a dead guy? Fucking your dead
No,
husband?
You're gross. That's disgusting. No.
I actually love my spouse, unlike you.
Well, I don't love you. Why would we love your spouse, Mike?
Why would you? Why wouldn't you love?
I love
yours?
my spouse, unlike you guys. Well, of course we don't love
I
your
don't
spouse.
even know your
We don't know
spouse.
her.
How could I love
If
her?
you knew her, you'd love her.
Hmm.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
She's just so
She's
lovable.
listening. She's
She's
got him
sitting
mic'd
right
up.
there.
She's loving
Fucking
it.
say you love me right now, you son of a bitch.
Is she nearby?
She's in the living room.
Okay.
Mhm.
She's listening to you talking about killing her. If you doesn't like what she does.
My brother husband is in there too, so you can't ask about penis size.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
gotcha.
You said you won.
No,
It's also hearsay, though. We're getting that.
Wasn't it the-
We're getting
What
that
did you say?
secondhand information.
Jumanji clearly didn't listen.
Jumanji,
to
are you not listening to the
last
podcast?
episode.
No, he doesn't listen. He's too busy.
I didn't hear nothing about his brother.
He could literally listen
No,
on his way to
not
work.
his
Brother, husband.
Brother, husband. That's the guy that
Because don't you know this, Jumanji? You have to know this.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Mike's wife's ex-husband,
yes,
his baby mama,
lives with them.
lives with them.
His
His baby
I
daddy,
didn't know that.
baby daddy. I had to get it right. Sorry. His baby daddy lives with them.
I have threesomes.
They have threesomes. No.
No, they don't. Right?
No.
That'd be very weird.
I mean, it's kind of just like recycling at this point.
Cycling.
For
Dude, it would be
her.
really funny. Do you if Jeanette had a type and the brother husband's right arm is like this? And you're like, this lady's got a type.
She once had a thing for a person with a brain injury other than me.
What?
So I think she does have a type.
So
Brain
she just
injury.
hasn't smothered brother husband yet to have his brain injury.
Mother brother. Mother's brothers.
Oh my god, that just reminded me. You remember that joke that shout out to Ed DeVoogs, man. Ed's got this joke that he tells about this girl hitting on him. And he was like, because it doesn't really, he's like, it doesn't really happen to me that much. He's disabled also. Really funny guy. And he was telling this story and he's like, then I find out that this girl, her boyfriend before was a quadriplegic.
What?
And
Oh,
she's
wow.
like, and he was like, what if he broke up with her?
Yeah, just because
She's fucking not. Yeah, she's fucking. Yeah, it's a good joke. He's obviously. I'm not doing it any justice, but it was funny. It's funny when he tells it.
Yeah.
But you get the point, though. Very funny. Anyway, so back to cramming little children through, into a crude oil container. I think that here's my biggest thing is why did that guy snap so fast?
Because
knows?
he was getting attention from a younger.
No. Why did he admit
break?
it so fast? Yeah, why did he break
Because
so fast?
maybe the reality, like he was living for 6 weeks in fantasy land with this girl while the wife and the kids were gone. And he's like, oh, it's so nice to not have reality. And they were only back for like a day and he killed them. And then
Wow.
all of a sudden, holy shit, what the fuck did I do? Like maybe that really happened.
Do you think
Because-
the girl he was cheating with told him to do it?
No.
She didn't have, he was telling her that she left. Like, because she was gone. She was in North
Oh.
Carolina. So he was living, like, we're getting divorced. My ex-wife's a crazy bitch. You know, probably all the things that.
Oh, he was
the girl-
lying.
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay.
He was like, we're in the process of getting divorced. We're going to be, we're getting separated. She's in North Carolina right now. So they went out on dates and had like their whole meeting and whatever. And she had no idea
Wow.
till they came back and she then kind of had an idea and had to like told them, you know, she told them we can't, I don't know, whatever.
You know what I found most frustrating about that relationship?
What?
Was at the very beginning when they're talking about this girl, they show this picture of this girl doing a yoga pose and it has like the beach behind her and it's shadowed and she looks like she's an absolute 10. And I'm like, fuck yeah. And then they show her and I'm like, oh, you just look good in the shadows.
Yeah.
Oh, she was not ugly or not ugly?
I mean, she was homely.
ugly.
She was all right looking. She was just kind of homely face. She had a nice, like, young body.
Yeah,
But,
it was all right.
so
That yoga pose was AI.
probably.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I wouldn't have killed my family over her.
no.
What about you, Jumanji?
Jumanji's not
Have you ever been in a
anybody.
relationship where you did want to kill somebody though, or
No,
not
he-
kill? But
he
you said not
refuses.
kill, but wanted to hurt them.
He didn't want to hurt them. He just wanted to speak to them sternly.
You are wrong. I
But
do
he
not like
didn't.
you.
But he didn't.
Use my aggressive voice.
Ooh, can you give us a sample?
I've had two exes who both said to me, you get very scary when you get angry. Like I have a high threshold for anger, but once you push me over, I go berserk.
I get that.
So you could have, like, gotten so angry that you would kill somebody, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like,
If
you've had the point.
I could black out. I could see it happening.
Wow. I couldn't do that.
Do you guys ever have dreams about burying people in your backyard?
No.
Me either.
What is going on today? Do you ever have dreams about just slipping some poison to your friend?
No, girl, that's a girl thing. Men don't poison people.
Men are violent crimes.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't
it
poison
is violent
people.
crimes.
It's interesting because when you talk about the whole wrestling bit, I was like, oh, that'd be fun to do in your backyard. And now you're talking about putting people down in your backyard.
He's
Not
doing
in our
Jello
backyard.
wrestling.
We have
No,
an
what you do is
entire.
you oil yourself. We oiled each other up. You've seen our dojo, our
What did-
training hall.
What kind of oil did you use? Olive?
No. We have massage oil. No, actually, we used our Swiss Navy silicone lube.
Which
Ooh.
works
It works
great
for
as,
everything. It works
massage
good for
oil.
wrestling oil.
Market it. You could get it by the gallon bucket.
Swiss Navy.
Would you
Never be dry again.
like? Oh.
Yeah.
I don't
Put
have.
out a big tarp, and then you can wrestle, then rinse off outside, and then go into the gazebo
It's a slip and slide at that point.
and just have your way.
Ooh. Do you have a
Goodness
gazebo?
There's bugs outside.
Yes.
Swan.
Yeah.
Mosquitoes.
We don't need mosquito bites.
Thanks, Beaveman.
His face. Oh, why are we out of focus? What happened?
Cypress, if you could see me. See, this is why I'm such an asshole, Cypress. Just-
I love it.
Okay.
Swiss. What is it called? Swiss,
Swiss
Army.
Navy.
Oh, Swiss Navy.
Swiss Navy.
Swiss Navy.
Never
Sorry.
be dry again.
Swiss Navy for all your lubrication needs.
Shout out to Swiss Navy.
There you go.
Anyway, I think
Yes.
that.
Don't hurt yourself.
Do you guys ever have dreams about burying more than one person over a period of time?
Like you have a collection, would you just bury
Yeah.
them on top of each other?
Like you're
Keep
running
each
out of
other
room.
company.
Like you're running out of room in the backyard.
Nope. You
That's
either?
too much digging.
Me either.
I mean, okay, so that guy, family annihilator, for sure. Do you count the Scott Lacey Peterson murder as a family annihilator
I
too?
would say so. Yeah.
Because she was pregnant.
Oh.
Technically.
So yeah, he killed his family for a woman. So what do you think that is? Like, is it a fear of commitment? Or why do people do that?
No, they literally have this part of their lizard brain that says, I can restart. And I can do whatever I want and reset and go about my life without having to deal with anything in the past. It's not a rational thought.
No, clearly.
No.
You know, it's like that whole analogy of you got an imp on your shoulder and a rational person doesn't listen to the imp, but an irrational person does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't listen to mine.
What?
I don't. Do you guys ever have dreams of
Never.
peeing in your sock drawer, even though you're right next to the bathroom?
No, it'd be hard for me to do that. I'd have to stand over
I
it.
sleepwalk.
Oh, right. You
And when I
mentioned
was
that.
13, I walked into my parents' bathroom. I lifted up the hamper and I started peeing in it. And I woke up mid pee.
Oh.
That's fun.
And then what did you do after that?
This poor little pee was
I
dangling.
brought it down to the laundry room and did laundry.
Well,
wash
at least
this
there
shit.
was some
I
clothes
didn't want
in
to
there
get in
for you.
trouble.
Mike, you should get that sleeping bag that you can't get out of.
Oh my God, that's
That
awful.
would be terrible.
No, that guy out.
No.
What's his name? The funny comedian.
Not you.
Oh, what the fuck is his name?
Thanks.
He's always like,
No, I was saying
and
it.
that was
Dickhead.
bad.
Mm,
That guy.
I don't know.
He always tells the story about the jackal in his room that he saw walking on the ceiling. You know who I'm talking about, Swan.
I don't remember though.
Anyway, he has this thing that he can't get out of because his sleepwalking is so bad and he could actually kill somebody in his sleep. So he has this sleeping bag that he can't unzip himself from the inside. Someone has to unzip him.
How does he get out in the morning if he's sleeping by himself?
He has
They
people-
get him out. They get him out.
Oh my God, that's
They, like,
I think
freaky.
he's
I
got a
wouldn't-
pee.
You have to call for help.
You're
He's wearing a diaper to bed.
You
Ow!
just, yep.
Ow!
That wouldn't work for me. I would have to wear a diaper at that point.
Yeah, but if you're a danger to other people, I mean, there's people that have killed people in their sleep. That's why I'm glad Swan sleeps in another room.
It used to be bad. Like, it's bad because he twitches around a lot. But when I
Oh.
first started sleeping over, if I didn't like announce my presence, he would like rear back and like punch me and shit.
Seriously?
Yeah, you couldn't just get in bed. You had to
Oh,
like.
well, I mean, you were in the military, so that makes
Yeah.
sense. Why you would have that reaction. I get it. You're trained like that.
And to snap right awake, not to like be groggy. You just wake right up.
I mean, that's what I do when somebody wakes me up.
I don't wake up very well. Like Baby Swan has almost gotten punched in the face sometimes when she'd come into our room. She knows to announce her presence as well.
I'm
Because both she does. She knocks because one time she like was standing over me and like I sat up and like grabbed her.
Oh, that's awful. I hate when kids do
Baby
that.
Swan immediately put the knife back behind her back.
Probably.
She's
Probably.
going to kill mommy.
She's the one that always scared me. Like half of Baby Swan's life, I'm like, we should lock the door.
She might kill us all.
She
Might kill us.
She might.
Oh my gosh.
And I still haven't ruled that out.
Did I ever tell you guys a story about my youngest when he was little?
No, but thanks for your time. People, it's time to wrap it up.
Aw,
Wait, really quick. It's about knives. So he, when he was little, for some reason, went into the knife drawer or the kitchen drawer, took all the steak knives out
Some reason.
and hid them in the couch. And I remember my husband sat on the couch and all of a sudden a knife popped up and he was like, what the hell is this? It didn't get hurt, thankfully, but we found all the knives buried under the couch and the cushions. Like, what the fuck is this about? So we took all the knives and put them on top of the fridge so he couldn't have access to them until he got older.
I thought you were going to say that you found all of them except for 4 of them. You guys looked and looked, and finally you didn't realize them, but they were stuck in your giant ass.
Aww.
There they are.
Aww.
Wow. I mean, I would have felt them.
Not if they were just in the crack. If they're just right in between the cracks.
I would have
up and
felt
down.
them. I have senses in my skin on my ass.
Oh, okay.
As much as you don't think I do.
We'll find out later. We'll smack it a few times. We'll just hit it a few times.
Beaveman's going to choke and smack me and see what happens.
Oh.
Let me practice.
Yeah, Swan won't let me do it. Gigi will.
Okay.
She's a good friend.
I'll let-
She's
She's
a
a
true
good
friend.
friend.
I'm a true
She's a
friend.
true
I
friend.
will let you choke me.
Choke her later. All right.
With her
well,
consent.
apparently
My consent.
everybody here is too sensitive. We can't talk about shoving small children through it. I have this joke. Jumanji, did I tell you this?
Remember baby Jessica?
Yes,
Yeah.
she was in a well. She's an adult
Jessica's
now.
like 50 years old.
Yeah.
She's like 40.
She's probably like 40.
Yeah, she's probably
She's
40.
35, probably.
I feel like she's older than
It was
that.
1987, right?
I don't know. I remember that though, like watching it on TV for
How old was she when
Yeah.
when that happened to
like
her?
3 or 4 or
I don't
something.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's
Remember the mole women?
yes.
Oh, that was a TV show.
Well.
She's like, no.
Kimmy Schmidt. Guess what?
Unbreakable.
Such a great show. Okay,
It's a
Jumanji,
show.
what were you
I
going to
was
say?
born in the 80s.
Yeah, I was born in the 70s. What's your point?
I was born in the 70s, too.
70s.
70s.
70s. 70s.
All right. Well, that's it. We'll wrap it up. I highly suggest everybody watches American, what is it, Murder?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
We're Next Door.
I don't need more horrible things. There's just enough horrible stuff happening in the world.
Like,
I don't want to watch more horrible stuff.
What's going on in the world right now?
Maybe that's lets you know how good your life really is when you're like having a moment and you're like, my life sucks. Well, not as much as those people's.
Oh, I don't think I ever said my life sucks. I don't
Oh,
know.
no, that's what everybody else said.
Oh.
Wow.
Harsh.
Wow, harsh.
Harsh, bro.
Harsh. Well, all right. Well, then that's it for me. Thanks for everybody for joining us. People of Cyprus, thank you for listening. We're still on the charts in Cyprus,
Woo!
not the United States, but that's cool.
Wah, wah.
We still have listeners.
We do.
Gotta get us on the charts, people. Let me see what else we got going on.
Trying to get
What
us
have I
on the
got going
charts in Australia. My friend, I gave her a copy of our podcast, and I told
Way to promote us, Gigi.
You're welcome.
Unlike
International.
Jumanji.
Yeah, unlike
Like
Jumanji.
Jumanji
Bad
doesn't even listen to
Jumanji.
Anyway.
I just need to get back on social media. I just haven't brought myself to being able to do so yet.
Well, I'm putting out some cool ass shit, so you better start looking.
Wait, you're
Yeah.
not on social media at all?
Nope.
He's on Instagram. He just doesn't
Nope.
look at
He
it.
doesn't even look at it.
Well, like, what is? Yeah, but you can still listen to
He's
the
on
podcast.
Snapchat.
He's a Snapchatter.
Oh, Jesus. What are you, 12?
Yes.
That's about it.
All the little kids use Snapchat. It's ridiculous. I watched this whole weekend, and we were in
It's redonkulous.
Chicago with a bunch of
I
high
send him
schoolers.
inappropriate dick pics.
I watched this high
You.
schooler constantly taking photos of herself the entire weekend. I was like, enough. Same picture over
Oh,
and
no,
over.
I
again.
don't do that.
Oh, he looks good in his. He like,
I'm sure. I know he does. It's fine. We know this.
All the pictures are with his daughter.
all right.
It's cute.
All right. Well, let's see. What do we got coming up? I don't have anything coming up, do I? I think I'm taking a break.
What? I thought you were doing something.
Yeah, Swan. That's Swan's job.
That's
Okay,
my
sorry.
job.
Okay.
Promotions.
Forgive me.
Thank you, Cypress. Thank you, listeners all over the world. Shout out to the rest of the Slaptail squad that's not here today. Mostly just JD. Because I know JD would be down to talk about family annihilators. As a matter of fact, when we are doing our season break, I think JD and I are going to do a bunch of podcasts.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. All right. That's it for me. Adios. Mooch fuckos. Nemo, you are up.
It's not even your turn
your
yet,
turn.
Nemo.
No, Nemo's not going to promote himself on anything. He's never promoted.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not. We give him plenty of time. So I'll just promote some things. So we would have already had our Pride
Yeah.
show, which is Shut Up, Nemo. Yeah. We would already had our Pride show, which is going to be dope. It's going to have happened and it will have been dope. But we have coming up every third Thursday of the month, starting June 20th, at the
Woo!
Dormouse Theater in Kalamazoo, Slap Your Tail Comedy Open Mic. Starts at 7:30. And if you want to get on the lineup, email the Beaveman at slaptailsquad@gmail.com. I think June is full, but we have some openings for July and on. And tell all your friends about it. Come out and support the Dormouse because they have killer freaking popcorn.
Yes.
It's awesome, and we like that. So that's all I have. And P.S. Don't kill your family. Just get divorced.
Yeah, get divorced, for God's
I
sake.
mean,
yeah, don't kill them.
it's probably more fun to say you're divorced than in prison.
Just walk away.
Just
you're
walk
that-
away.
Yeah.
Bye.
On the upside, if you do kill your family and you go to prison and they find out you killed your little girls, you're probably going to get your ass beat the rest of your life, every
100%.
single day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
as you should.
You might want to think about that before you do it. It's probably worth just killing yourself first, then.
Yeah.
Just do that instead. Or just get divorced. Anyway, bye from the Swan.
Ma salami, habibis.
Bye.
Deuces.